I could use a superhero or someone like Optimus Prime right now. I guess that's why I have my coffee. That's my superhero right now because, holy hell, this show was supposed to start at 7 p.m., but you can only go on 1 hour of sleep a day for so long before you need a superhero to come in and save the day. Hopefully coffee can do it because
Brian saved our day.
I'm hosting the show tomorrow at the Pittsburgh Food Park, which is right down the street from here, under the train trestle, train bridge, right next to 28, where we will have a lot of great bands to open up the 2018 Millvale Music Festival. It's a first for us. We were on Pittsburgh Today Live talking about it because everybody in Pittsburgh is talking about the 2018 Millvale Music Festival. Lots of great stuff. Of course, we're so thrilled to be on all of the programs for the Rivers Edge Radio Network at riversedgepgh.com, but we're also very lucky to have been reached out to by many other markets in the Pittsburgh area, including KDKA Radio, today KDKA TV, the City Paper, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, Tribune Review, and also WDVE tomorrow morning in the 6 o'clock hour. So you can listen to us on all of those great outlets. So lots of fun, lots of good stuff. Today is the last Millvale Music Minute before the big day, Friday and Saturday, May 11th and May 12th. May 11th is at 5 p.m. and then the 12th is all day starting at 11 a.m. and that will last all the way until after the next day, leading into Sunday, early morning Sunday, really early morning Sunday. So please come out and join us. This is the last Millvale Music Minute, and we have some really, really big issues to discuss, including how you can get into town with a discount. We also have some great guests with us today, and those guests, I'm happy to say, are Ish, Letta, and Jenny. Jenny, of course, is the captain of the Street Freaks, the wrangler of the Street Freaks, as I like to say. So, Jenny, how are you today?
Oh, I'm living the dream.
You're living the dream. You're excited. Dream. You're going to be all over the place on May 12th in particular. You're going to be performing as a musician, one of the wonderful, amazing 200 musicians that will be performing at the Millvale Music Festival between the 2 days. You're also going to be a street performer. You're going to be running sound. You're going to be hosting. You're going to be doing basically everything.
That's right.
You're going to be running around like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to open up the Sedgwick Street stage at noon. Jenny and the Jags are playing. Then Millvale Yoga Collective, who is a proud sponsor of the Sedgwick Street stage and the music festival, will be doing a yoga demo at 2 o'clock to the Goodfoots.
Oh, wow. That's right. Excited. You're doing that too. I didn't even mention that.
We're doing a yoga demo, so we'll be back. We'll be back to start our stuff.
That is the Millvale Yoga Collective stage.
The Millvale Yoga Collective stage.
I remember last year when you and I took a picture whenever you had sponsored the event, and that went viral, and everybody in town wanted a picture.
That's right.
A handshake picture. That's right.
Make it official.
Yeah. Now this year you have moved up to having a stage named after your business, which is really, really amazing, and it's great to see you guys grow in with the Millvale Music Festival. So
I have to thank my students and the community, but everybody who's believed in the music festival and me and their yoga practice, everybody who's gotten involved, I thank you so much for all the support and the love that you've given. And a big thanks for all my amazing street freaks are coming out on Saturday too. I can't wait to talk about them.
So last year we had some wonderful street performers, but really this time it's on steroids.
Yeah,
they're all over town. You have your own stage as well.
We
that's
do.
Just going to be a street performer stage. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So we'll be it's like 445 North Avenue, but it's where Randig's Towing is. If we could just pull that up real quick. It's somewhere around there. If you Google it, you'll find it. But we're calling it the Sweet Spot because we're having some sweet treats there, some salty treats there. So if you're hungry and you need something along the way, it's a great place to pit stop between the Barking Shark and kind of like the central heart of Millvale. So as you're making that lap around the music festival to go check out what's going down at the VFW and its sidelines, you'll be able to stop at the Sweet Spot, get yourself a little treat, and see some freaky performers there from about 2 until 8 p.m.
Very excited about that. That's going to be great. My buddy Todd DeFazio of idiotradio.net is going to be hosting that stage. I think it's going to be perfect. And if you're not sure where the Sweet Spot is, you can go to millvalemusic.org and check out the map. I want to show everybody the map here. This is the map for millvalemusic.org. It's a wonderful map. Missy Sorg put it together. And what are we doing here? Did I zoom down? Okay, thank you. So this map is wonderful. It's a service that's provided by Google, so you can actually navigate the map, and you can zoom in on the map, and you can even click certain venues. For example, there's a little music sign right here. If you click that music sign, you will see a listing
cool.
of all of the bands that are performing at that stage. That's stage 5. And so you can see everything right there. Location, Happy Day Lounge. It has the genre. It has the host listed right there. All of the musicians and the time. So you can navigate the entire festival that way. Also, it's moving on me here. Also, you can see there's this giant blue line that runs through town. This blue line is the actual shuttle service that is being provided. And you'll notice here on the map there are 2 parking locations listed right there. One of them is at the ball field. The other parking location is at Mount Avernia, which is a wonderful complex here in Millvale with beautiful buildings. And they're in the process of selling. So hopefully we'll be able to utilize that space last year. But they have so much parking there. And the shuttle service, which is provided free from Z-Trip, will then allow you to travel throughout the town. It's a wonderful service, but really, we don't want you to even use that service. That's right, we have this great service available for you to come here, park, and navigate the town. And you think, Brian, how could it get better than that? Well, I'm telling you, you don't even have to drive into the town. Z-Trip, and we're announcing it right here today, with the code MMF18. It's our hashtag that we've been using, and it's the hashtag that we encourage you all to use during the Millvale Music Festival. MMF18 will get you not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, but $10 off your Z-Trip voyage into Millvale. And then also on this map, you will notice, and I'll pull it up right here, it's at Medicap Pharmacy, which is one of the wonderful sponsors of the music festival. There is a taxi cab stand, and you'll see it here. It's like right in this area. There's a taxi cab stand, and in the evening hours, you will be able to just pick up a Z-Trip vehicle and take it home. You won't have to use the app. It'll just be right there. Super convenient.
Luxurious, convenient.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Luxurious, like this is it.
And let's just say that doesn't even fit your fancy, Jenny. You don't want to, you don't want to use a car at all. You want to be eco-friendly, right? You can also ride your bike into town, and thanks to our friends at Bike Pittsburgh, you will be able to bike into town and lock your bike up at a bike rack that is provided by them. Also, Chandra Peelman of Punksburg, who is the
Excellent
volunteer coordinator for the Millvale Music Festival this year, her and her grandfather actually made a giant bike rack as well. So you can even utilize that bike rack. So we have a lot of bike racks available for you to use, and all of that information is at millvalemusic.org, and the map is there. We really want to encourage you to utilize that map. It's great. Since it is provided through Google Maps, you are able to navigate it and use voice navigation and step-by-step navigation to be able to get yourself around town. It's really a great opportunity. Another big thing that we want to mention when you are preparing for the Millvale Music Festival this year, the 2018 festival, you do have the schedule of events here on the website at millvalemusic.org, and right below you will see every band listed for the Millvale Music Festival. Whoa, you could have seen every band listed for the Millvale Music Festival. So, let's say you want to pick a band. We are going to pick
Jenny and the Jags.
Jenny and the Jags, who are performing at the Sedgwick Street stage. And whenever we scroll down here, we will... Oh my goodness, that's one thing. It's pretty sensitive on a tablet, I'm learning. So you scroll down and find the Sedgwick Street stage. And we're not going to look up Jenny and the Jags because I'm trying to be quick. So we're looking up Day Shift. We really like the Day Shift, and we want to see Day Shift
Love
at
Day
the
Shift. We have to.
Commonwealth Press stage, which is at Panza Gallery. So it is the first one right there. You click Day Shift, and look at this. You can now... It gives you 2 options. One of them is click to visit musician website, where you can learn about Day Shift.
Cool.
Or you can click add their set to your calendar. So let's click that for a second. Add their set to the calendar. So it reloads into a Google Calendar event page. So you can add them to your Google Calendar event. What's great about that is you can go through the festival schedule, pick the artists that you want to see, add them to your Google Calendar, and throughout the day, your phone will then notify you before the band is about to start to let you know that you need to leave and get to the next venue.
This is 2018, baby.
It's 2018. The future is now. We're doing a lot of great things here, and a lot of that has been provided by Missy Sorg, who's been a wonderful member of the committee. Really thankful for that. And I do, if I can, before we really start talking about the street performers, I would be crazy if I didn't mention how this festival has come to be, and that is through the wonderful donations of our sponsors, Victory, Oscar Blues, Trogs, Bells, Dogfish Head, the Millvale Community Development Corporation, Sarah Kramer, the president of that organization, as well as my business partner here. We are a standing council of the Millvale Community Development Corporation, the Rivers Edge Radio Network, Millvale Boroughs, Sidekick Media Services, Millvale Yoga Collective, who we have right here on the right, Grist House Brewing, Commonwealth Press, Z-Trep, Here Corp, Redfish Bowl, Punksburg, Music Night on Jupiter, Jeff Wilcuch, Auto Body, Double L Bar, First National Bank, Cousins Lounge, Sidekick Media Services, Sidelines Bar and Grill, Guitar Center, Bike, Pittsburgh, U.S. Food Service, New Sun Rising, Han Funeral Home, Salon 22, Tazadora, Atkinson's Distributing, Medicap Pharmacy, the Barking Shark Saloon, North Hills Amateur Radio Club, Lumberjacks, Shop and Save, Pittsburgh Food Truck Park, Attic Records, George Satterley Dentist, Three Rivers Tattoo, Gardens of Millvale, Pittsburgh Winery, and Maggie's Farm Rum. So they just came in literally at the last minute and gave us a donation of rum that we will be selling at Panza Gallery, the Commonwealth
The
stage.
rum's not gone.
The rum
It's
is
at the
not
Panza
gone.
Gallery.
So if you're listening to the show, we do have street performers here in studio, and they are going to perform for you to give you a heads up as to what you can expect for the Millvale Music Festival. So I want to talk to each of you before we get in here. We'll start with Jenny. What do you do, Jenny?
As we said, I'm sort of the captain of the Street Freaks, and I'm going to be doing all kinds of things on Saturday. I have created this amazing Rage cheerleader costume to
Can we get a
rage
close-up on that? That's great for the video.
to rage on our favorite bands and artists. I'm going to be cheering you on all day
basically
on
taken the shirt
Saturday.
I'm wearing and morphed it into this great costume.
Right? So I'm going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'll be doing some fire dancing at 7 o'clock at
Wow.
the Sweet Spot stage. We're going to be throughout the festival, so just like keep your eyes peeled. And then if you have a minute to take a moment, come to the Sweet Spot and see these performers have like their solo acts, but you'll be seeing us all around.
It's a new addition. I don't think any other festival, music festival or otherwise, has a street performer stage. I think that is completely original to MMF18, the discount code that you can use for the Z-Trip service in and out of
And
town.
we totally need it because we have some amazing performance artists there. We've got Letta, along with a couple others who will be belly dancing. We've got Ish.
We have a rundown of who all is going to be involved.
So let's start from the beginning. We're going to have Slippy the Clown, who's going to be there at 2:30. He's going to be making balloon animals and jumping cars and all kinds of crazy stuff, so be sure to be there. There's going to be live pythons and giant snakes that you can touch and you can check out, and maybe you might even see a belly dancer dance with one of these amazing creatures. Yeah. We're going to have Essentia Latina, who we met at the Panza Gallery, along with Joanna Abel, who will be belly dancing.
Now that was for the Groundhog Party.
The Groundhog Party at the Panza Gallery. We had Essentia Latina dance to an El Count song. They're a salsa team here in Pittsburgh. They're amazing. We're going to have Orion the Amazing, who does magic, stilt walking, and comedy. And then we're going to have Andrew the Impaled, who's just a straight-up freak show.
Yes.
So, and then we're going to have a drum circle at 7 o'clock along with the fire dancers who will be around a spinning platform with Camille Zamboni, a human
What? A spinning platform?
We're going to have a spinning platform with
How does that even work?
And
is it like a
drum
merry-go-round
circle.
or is it like electronic? How does this work?
I don't know.
This is magic.
But we're going to find out. Camille the contortionist is going to be doing her thing, and we're going to be backing it up at 7 o'clock. So be sure to check out all the amazing acts we're going to have down there. And, of course, all around the music festival, you'll see us getting down.
This is amazing. And what do you guys do here on my left? I have Ish and Leto.
Letta.
Okay, I was right.
Ish, hi, I'm a flow artist.
What does that mean?
That means that I play with all kinds of props and I make it a dance.
It flows?
It flows. That's correct.
That is cool. So you're excited to perform at the festival this year?
Oh,
Why are you
totally.
excited?
It's for the people.
It's for the people.
It's for the people.
Have you ever seen a festival like this that has a street performer stage?
No, not quite.
What does that mean that this festival has gone out of its way to make that happen and make it not just an event for the festival, but one of the focal points?
It means that it opens up people's ability, their it gives them something new to see. So not only are they going to see music and musicians, but now they're going to see performers, circus acts, and they're going there to maybe see music, and they don't know that this is happening, and then they hear word that, wow, we're going to see fire performers, belly dancers, and snakes and jugglers, and next thing you know, they're at a circus.
Yeah.
So it just it opens up a whole new world.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Brian Crawford. This is the Millvale Music Minute, your home for all of the information about the Millvale Music Festival, which can be found at millvalemusic.org and also on our Facebook page at Millvale Music. Here with the Street Freaks, as Jenny calls them, broadcasting from Mr. Small's Theater. We talked to Jenny, we talked to Ish. Let's talk to Leto, who is also here in studio. What do you do?
I'm a ballet dancer. I've been about 12 years now. I've been dancing professionally and just randomly around everywhere.
So what does it mean to you that this has all come together and that this opportunity exists to get onto a stage, not just roaming the town, which is awesome in and of itself, but that you have your own stage dedicated for what you guys are doing?
So usually at a belly dance show, there's a bunch of belly dancers, and like we've had performances all over Pittsburgh, but this is the first time there's belly dancers, there's fire performers, there's all kinds of different people, there's all kinds of different stuff to see, and that usually doesn't happen. They don't usually try to jam all that into one thing. So it's pretty amazing, and it's going to be a lot of fun to just kind of witness all the different things going on.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very cool, and I think it's going to be such a unique atmosphere. I'm excited to hear what the feedback is, because it is something that is so different and unique to any of the other festivals in the city. I'm really proud that we have that as an option here at the Millvale Music Festival. So you guys all are here to perform as well.
We might boogie a little bit.
How can we do that? How can we make that happen here for the show?
We could just show a little taste of what we got.
Yeah, can we do
Maybe
that?
bump some funky tunes.
Yeah,
got
can we
some
play
funky
something on the playlist here? We have the playlist up. What song do you think, what do we have here that might work well?
Something with a good beat.
Anything with a beat.
We can dance to anything.
Let's see. Luckily,
and we will dance to everything.
Luckily, we're very lucky that we have Nick Graybill here behind the board engineering for us today. And he is a wonderful local musician who will also be performing at the Millvale Music Festival at Tazadora. He'll also be running sound there. In addition to helping out with whatever he can. He's the one that got our board up and running, so we were able to do today's broadcast, which less than a week ago was questionable what we were going to be able to do. So that's fantastic. So luckily, because of his connection with the music scene, he does know a lot of these artists on the playlist. So do we have a suggestion? What do we have here? We're looking through.
Tim Vitullo.
Maybe Gene the Werewolf or Tim Vitullo, one of the two. I just saw Gene the Werewolf's name. That's why I mentioned him. But somebody who maybe is performing at the festival this year. And all of the music that you're hearing, by the way, can be heard on the River's Edge Radio Network. And I must say that the Millvale Music Minute is a production of the River's Edge Radio Network for the Millvale Community Development Corporation. And that is definitely important to be aware of, just because of the music that we do play. We have that agreement with the River's Edge. So we're looking some stuff up, and he's going to play a song for us. Just play anything, just something that's on the list. And they're going to boogie. You're going to get set up.
You can't go wrong.
Should we take off these headphones? So constricting.
They're kind of
There we go.
limiting.
He's unmuting the channel.
Can't move.
Okay. Nameless in August. Great. Apocalypse. One of my favorite songs. So we've got the street.
We can hear that.
Okay, we've got the street performers here. Ish, Letta, and Jenny. I don't think they can see you guys at all. So maybe if you can move up right behind these chairs. You can push the chairs in.
Can we move some chairs?
Yeah, you can move the chairs. I'm going to move some chairs around. We are doing live performances right here in the studio, in this like small room here, but we're going to make it work.
I gotta take a camera. There we go.
All right. These are the Street Freaks, who are now freaks in the studio.
She gets me found. I know that she knows. Often dreaming, filled up with nothing but space, hanging my clothes out on your line in the summertime. It's getting hot outside, and I never did mind. strip you down. Get back, 3, 4.
All right. Do you have any more, or is that or do you gotta have to wait? You're gonna have to wait. See, you got a little bit of a taste of what is to come, but you guys are gonna have to come to the Millvale Music Festival. You can find them throughout town or at the Sweet Spot, which you can again find on the Millvale Music Festival website at millvalemusic.org to see more. Thank you guys so much. This has been wonderful. I'm really excited.
Fun. We can't wait to see everybody at the festival on
May
Saturday.
12th. Do not miss it. You're going to be able to see Ish, Letta, Jenny, and so many more street performers, as well as 200 musicians, whether they be solo performers or bands, over 20 visual artists on the Art on Sedgwick stage, and gosh, just so much more. It's going to be a day of chaos and a day of so much fun. You don't want to miss it. And if you are into the music side of the festival, stay tuned. Broadcasting from the River's Edge page, we're going to be talking with the Me Too's right after this show. So lots of good stuff there as well here from the River's Edge. Thanks to Jenny, thanks to Letta, thanks to Ish, and thanks to Nick Graybill behind the board. I am Brian Crawford. This is the Millvale Music Minute. Do not forget, go to millvalemusic.org, check out our great sponsors, and use the code MMF18 to come into town, so that way you don't have to drive, because who wants to drive into town when you can have somebody drive you in? Imagine, you can live like royalty and just call the car and have the car bring you in to Millvale Music Festival 2018. I'm Brian Crawford. Thank you guys so much. It's been a wonderful year. We will wrap up the Millvale Music Festival next week with lots of other great information. Again, go to the River's Edge Facebook page at River's Edge PGH for a discussion with the Me Too's. They're going to be performing at the Double L Bar at the Millvale Music Festival. I'm Brian Crawford. This has been the Millvale Music Minute. Again, stay tuned. We'll be right back.